day, buenos dias, annyeonghaseyo, ni hao, sawadee-kap, kamusta to all the viewers around the world. You're watching to the show that brings you very useful, informative, and innovative topics that will lift up your curiosity with your host, Earl Castaños. And this is the KELC Show. Now, we're here at your number one favorite segment of the show, the KELC Podcast. All the best topic, all the time. So, for today's podcast, the spotlight of the show will be about what is civil engineering. Yes, you heard it right. We will be tackling about what does civil engineering mean, what does civil engineering do, the positive and negative side of being a civil engineering, and even their benefits and salaries that you may encounter if you will take the civil engineering program or job someday. So, if you're planning to take civil engineering course or some other major courses that in line with civil engineering, well, definitely you're watching the right podcast. So please keep watching up to the end of this video. But before we get into the topic, of course, I cannot explain the entire idea about civil engineering by myself. So I decided to invite a guest. Let me introduce to you a civil engineering student all the way from Bataan Peninsula State University. Please welcome Mr. Kevin Gilbert de la Cruz. Hi, Mr. Kevin. Nice to meet you too. So, what can I call you?
Just Kevin will do.
So, Kevin, how are you today?
Doing good, thank you. Just like you.
By the way, thank you for accepting our invitation for today. We really appreciate it. So, how's the life as civil engineering student?
Honestly, everything is hard. But if you do things wholeheartedly, everything will gradually ease.
You know, I heard a lot of buzz about civil engineering that is not an easy one, or should I say, it is a tough course. So, what can you say about it?
Just like what I said earlier, there's no easy course. They have their own set of difficulties.
So, out of different courses that available in your campus, why did you choose this program?
Actually, there's a funny story behind why I chose this course. I'm here today just because civil engineering looks cool when studied on computer during the enrollment period.
Since you've been decided to choose this program, I'm pretty sure that you have a brief knowledge about civil engineering. So, can you share it to us?
Civil engineering is divided into two majors, the structural engineering and the construction engineering and management.
I see. So you said that civil engineering course is divided into two, the structural engineering one and the construction engineering management, right?
Yes.
So, what is the difference between those two majors?
Structural engineering deals with designing offices, while construction engineering and management does field works.
Oh, I see. Thank you, Kevin. I'll get back to you later. After we heard those informations and ideas given to us by Mr. Kevin, I think we need to go or to know more further about this topic. So that's why my partner Christine conducted a research on a construction site to conduct an interview to a licensed civil engineer. Let's watch this.
Good day, KELC Podcast, and to the viewers around the world. For today's podcast, I cannot join with Earl at the station because, as you can see, I'm here at the construction site, rooting for some informations about civil engineering. By the way, I'm Joy Alvez, your host for this time. To extract further information about civil engineering, I'm here with Engineer Leandro Bautista to tell us how is the life of being civil engineer. Good morning, Engineer Bautista.
Good morning, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, sir. How are you today, Engineer?
I'm doing great, thank you.
You know, we're very thankful that you accept our invitation despite of your work today.
You're always welcome, and I am also honored for having me.
For our today's episode, we're tackling about what is civil engineering. So, may we hear from you, how does civil engineer like you work in this field?
Since my profession is major in construction, engineering, and management, it is a professional discipline that deals with designing, planning, construction, and management infrastructures such as roads, railroads, dams, tunnels, buildings, and other projects. Literally, we primarily focus on construction procedures, methods, costs, schedule, and personnel development. Or in other words, our primary concern is to deliver a project on time, within budget, and of the desired quality. In addition, we apply the technical and scientific knowledge to infrastructure construction projects.
Whoa, so engineer, how many years are you in this field?
I've been working for 15 years now.
In 15 years, engineer, do you encounter some challenges?
Yes, it's pretty normal to encounter some challenges.
So can you please share it to us?
Well, being an engineer is somewhat a tough job. We work for a long period of time because some projects need more testing and it is quite challenging and the deadlines is very hard to meet. We also encounter the hazards at work such as dust, sharp tools, you can see as that, and pollution, fires, and work accidents, these are the common occurrence at many sites. The increase of liability is also a lot of pressure for us because of the political interference and pressure protests from locals and more. Maybe these challenges are already innate in our job, but we cannot hinder the fact that those challenges mold us to be a better professional in our work as well as in our lives as well.
Okay, now engineer, you're in 15 years of this work. So, what can you say about the benefits of this work?
The benefits. Yeah. For me, the first is good pay and job availability because civil engineering is a core branch of engineering where it generates better job opportunities compared to other engineering branches. Next benefit is high chance to work because civil engineers are in huge demand, especially in the cases of Gulf countries. Moreover, excellent government job opportunities because civil engineers have access to a wide variety of government job posts. In addition, job satisfaction, access to multiple job profiles or roles, unique blend of technical expertise and creativity, and more benefits that you will enjoy about our profession.
Yes, I highly agree with that, engineer, because today we all know that being a civil engineer graduates can easily find jobs now because it is demanding now in abroad and also in our country. So, I'm quite sure that many of our aspiring civil engineer are watching today. Do you have any message to our aspiring civil engineer that dreaming to be like you someday?
Yes. To those aspiring civil engineering students who are watching now and not watching, I just want to say that advance congratulations to each of you because you are in the right path in choosing your career. I know that you are encountering and struggling difficulties now, but don't pressure yourself. Don't study hard, just study smart. Maybe it is hard to handle that kind of pressure, especially when you are full loaded of tasks. Just take it one at a time. Insert more effort, trust, and patience because success is the reward in the near future.
Alright, that would be very helpful for them, I'm sure. Again, we're very thankful hearing those thoughts from you, engineer. That is my interview with Engineer Bautista, so what can you say about it? Back to you, Earl.
Thank you, Christine. Now we know what the civil engineering do, what the civil engineering mean, or the work of a civil engineer. Even the positive and negative side of civil engineering and the benefits and salaries that you may encounter if you will take the civil engineering course. And we should be grateful to Engineer Bautista that he gave us the fruitful information about civil engineering. Earlier, Engineer Bautista gave an inspirational message for aspiring civil engineer. Now, Kevin, do you have any message for those who are planning to take the civil engineering course?
Oh, yes, sure. Can hold. Just enjoy the process, guys. Later on, those hardships will just become a reminder on how far you've come. Remember, failure is not the absence of success. It is a mere precursor of it. Thank you guys for having me here.
Thank you, Kevin. We really appreciate having you in today's episode. But before we end this conversation, please let me give to you our show's appreciation, a KELC Show gift. Thank you. That is our episode for today. I hope you guys enlightened about civil engineering. Thanks for joining us today on KELC Podcast. If you have any more suggestions about our next episode, please make sure to visit our Facebook page, the KELC Podcast. And please always stay tuned to the nation's best show and your number one favorite segment of the show, the KELC Podcast. See you at the next episode only here at KELC Show.